into any of that. It is Friday, which means it's time for another Show and Tell Friday. Show and Tell Friday is where I dig through and I just show you some of my recent thrift store finds. I'm sort of obsessed with thrift stores and thrifting, especially since the pandemic hit and, you know, I can't spend my money anywhere else. The thrift stores are still open, so I just go dig around there. But I wanted to show you some of the really cool stuff, including, oh my gosh, hold on. I got 4 of the Burger King Pokemon balls. And when you hit the little button, boom, it pops open and there's a gold Pokemon card. We got a Poliwhirl in here. These came out, gosh, how long ago? I want to say these were like in the early 2000s. They might even be from like the late 90s. Let's see here. We got a Jigglypuff, a Togepi, a Poliwhirl, and I know there's another one in here. There we go. And a Mewtwo. Some punk sold these to me for 10 bucks each. Are you serious? I would have paid a lot more. I don't know that they're worth a lot more, but from my childhood, I remember like this was the Christmas thing that I wanted the most. My poor mother. They made 6 of them, by the way. I have 4. I'm still on the lookout for 2 more. But my poor mother drove to every Burger King in northern Utah trying to get all 6 of them for me. And she did manage it, but you know, it was crazy back then. The Pokemon craze was all over. People were literally killing each other for Pokemon cards back in the day. And this woman drove everywhere. She finally got them. I opened them. I was so excited. I loved them. I was so excited. Well, you know, because I was a horrible child, about 3 or 4 months later, I had figured out a game where I could set them on top of the refrigerator box in the basement, and if I shoot this button with my BB gun, boom, it pops open. So I started using them for target practice because children are ungrateful and they don't know how good they have it. Children, be nice to your parents. Tell your parents you love them right now. They deserve it. You turn around wherever your parents are, just say, Mom, Dad, I love you. You let them know because they do things like this for you and then you do things like me and it's just not very good, okay? Anyway, now that I'm older and I don't own a BB gun anymore, I was pretty jazzed to get one of these. I'm gonna put right here for the time being. And this is the last thing that I wanted to show you because I got such a kick out of it. If you've never heard of Ken Sanders Rare Books, it is like a legendary used bookstore here in town. And in fact, Ken Sanders is one of like the featured narrators, like the storytellers in Murder Among the Mormons on Netflix. So he's like a rare document / rare book collector. So he knew everything that was going on with the Mark Hoffman Salamander papers and everything. But the bookstore is really cool. And right out front, they have this huge like stack of free books. So it's like, hey, yeah, come take like up to 3 free books. And I don't usually spend too much time there, but I did find this the other day when I went in. This is a book on how to write a romance novel and get it published. I've been reading through it, bits and pieces of it. This is surprisingly well written and like very technical. There are formulas. There are different kinds. Somebody who had this before really meant it. They really wanted to write a romance because it's colored in all over the place. But yeah, it teaches you how to write all of these things. So who knows? Maybe I'll be the next great romance writer. Who's to say? Why not me? That's the best question. Anyway, that's Show and Tell Friday. Really fun stuff that I wanted to show